A rare blue moon is coming this Sunday, and this week's energy is going to build you all the way up to it. It's time for the midweek reset. That's right, everybody. Let's get ready to tarot. Welcome, everybody. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your midweek reset tarot reading. And this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd. So welcome, everybody. Hope you are on your way to a fantastic week. It's the end of May. Now we're getting into June. We're almost getting to that summer solstice point, and we're ending May with a huge, rare blue moon. And it's time for the cosmic weather. So let's get started. Let's talk about the big picture that's happening right now. Where is everything set in the sky? So Sun and Mercury are in Gemini right now. So this leads to sharp minds. Curiosity is high, communication front and center. It better be. All right. Venus has moved into Cancer already. So this is more nurturing energy, emotional, loving energy, wants safety and genuine connection. So if you don't have that, put that out there for yourself. You know what I mean? Again, communication is key. Now, Mars in Taurus is slow. It's steady. It's determined. Consistent action and grounded momentum for this time. All right. So basically, head and heart both activated this week. Make sure you pay attention to both. Okay. So if you're watching this on Wednesday morning, and I hope you are, or Wednesday at any time, you're probably noticing a weird kind of energy in the air. And I've never really talked about this here on the Cosmic Weather, but this is a perfect time to do it. And this is what's called the void of course moon. You may have heard of it, but I'm going to kind of educate you on it. So first, I'll tell you why this prompted me to do this. So this Wednesday, today, the moon is void of course from 7:32 in the morning all the way to 8:53 p.m. Almost the entire day is void. All right. So this is what we call the universe hitting the pause button. All right. So we're going to lean into that. So this is how this works. The moon travels through all 12 signs, spending about 2 to 2.5 days in each. All right. And then as it's traveling through the signs, it forms connections and angles. You know, those are called aspects, relationships between the other planets and luminaries. Now, the moment that the moon makes its last aspect before changing signs, because that's important, she goes void of course. Okay, now void of course, she's done with her work in the old sign basically, and hasn't arrived in the new one yet. So it's in transit. It hasn't made any new contacts until it crosses that next sign. You follow me on that? The best way to look at it is this. It's kind of like being on a flight. You've taken off, you're in flight, but you haven't landed yet. So let that sink in. Maybe that helps a little bit better. But that's what void of course moons are involved. Now, how do you navigate that? Well, here we go. This would be a perfect time to rest, reflect, meditate, journal, do the things, do routine tasks only, like laundry, running errands, low stakes stuff, low stake emails also. It's kind of like a Mercury retrograde if you want to look at it in that respect too. But don't launch anything new. Avoid major purchases or signing contracts. Again, it's kind of like the Mercury retrograde energy. Hold off on big decisions at least until the moon enters the new sign. So again, it's kind of like the universe going, Wednesday, pause. It's okay. I mean, if you already got things planned, then go through them. That doesn't mean they're going to totally fail. What that means is if you're feeling a little off, you know what I mean? That's what the void of course does. And it happens when the moon makes its last aspect and moving into a new sign. So it can be a little confusing. If you want to know more about astrology, well, then get a hold of me. Okay. So not only that, as the void of course ends on Wednesday night, the moon moves into Scorpio. So this is straight to the truth energy. The moon squares Pluto and opposes Mars for the next 2 days. So that's intense and it's pressure packed. Old wounds may surface. Emotional triggers possible, and maybe power dynamics in relationships. This is not here to hurt you, though. It's here to free you. And you have to look at it this way. What is this teaching me? So I guess what this kind of energy is going to ask you for this week is, what are you still carrying on to? What truth have you been running from? And the depth is where the gold is. So you got to understand that. That's basically going to be for the next few days. Now, Mars squares Pluto. And that's exact the 26th today of the recording it, but it's still felt all week because squares are friction, it's pressure, it's that force movement. But it's asking you, where are you giving your power away? Think about that. Where are you giving your power away? And what are you forcing something that just isn't working? Why are you still putting your time and energy? Why are you still getting frustrated by putting in that energy where you just, all right, I don't need to do this anymore? I think that's where you will land this week. Hopefully you've already been through this and this is a breeze for you. You know what I'm saying? This is why we do these forecasts, all right? If something is built on a shaky foundation, this is going to shake it up. This aspect will shake it up, not to destroy it, but to show you what's real. What kind of softens this out is the sun is trine Pluto. So the sun in Gemini is trine Pluto in Aquarius, and that's harmonious. It's flowing, it's supportive. The universe is basically opening a door, that Mars Pluto creates the pressure, and the sun Pluto kind of gives you the light to see underneath it. All right. This is the combination that creates genuine breakthroughs. So breakthroughs abound this week, kind of building up to the weekend. That's what I meant. So maybe a pattern dissolves. Not because you forced it, but because you finally are ready to see it. Okay? So something clicks this week. Let it. All right? Now, Venus square Saturn. That's Wednesday night, Thursday night. We haven't even moved on yet. So, Venus and Saturn, we got the warm softness of Venus in Cancer, emotional security, and then we got Saturn, that's discipline, boundaries, self-reliance. Relationships may feel like work right now, okay? I just did a reading for somebody that said, do you feel like you're having relationship fatigue? They're like, yes, absolutely. So it's already hitting, okay? So I guess your key question to ask when it comes about love is, are you showing up for yourself the way you show up for others and everybody else? That's a big one, guys. Because if you don't show up if you don't fill your cup first, you're no good to anybody. You're just filling from an empty cup. So be aware of that, Once you fill your cup, everything else flows from there. It's kind of like the Ace of Cups symbology, where the Ace of Cups, the cup is sitting on the hand and it's overflowing. Fill your cup first. There's nothing wrong with that, all right? So this leads us to the crescendo of this week, and that's the Sagittarius Blue Moon. That's happening on Sunday, May 31st at 4:45 a.m. So it's the second full moon of May. It's a rare blue moon, only happens every 2 to 3 years, and it falls at 9 degrees Sagittarius. We're going to talk about that on the live Thursday. We're going to do that live on Thursday. The big full moon happening in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is expansion, truth, adventure, big picture, vision, and purpose. So your key question for this week is, what do I actually believe? Are you living in alignment with your deepest truth? This full moon can kind of bring that in. The blue moon, this full moon, harmonizes with both Pluto and Saturn, so it's extra power and support. But this whole week feeds into Sunday's release and revelation. So get ready. So Wednesday, Thursday, the pressure. Friday, the release. Sunday, the explosion of light. All right? So do your inner work now. The blue moon will illuminate everything for you. All right, so let's take a look at where the full moon is landing in your chart, okay? And again, we talk about this extensively on the Thursday night live, so join us there. That's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So Aries, let's start with you. Aries, this is starting in your 9th house. So this is all about the big picture here for you. The dreams, the hopes. Let's make this happen. But what needs to change here? And that full moon is bringing that to light. Maybe you're expanding your horizons. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe this is a time to, I don't really know everything. You know what I mean? I got to change my beliefs. I think that's the big thing for you, Aries, is right now you're being shown the possibilities that thinking small brings small results. Thinking big brings big results. How can you find that middle ground? So that is fantastic. Now, Taurus, yours is happening in the 8th house. So this is a house of healing for me. It could also be shared resources, love, sex, all of that, you know. But what I look at it is a time to heal. The Sagittarius rare blue moon for you is saying what needs to be healed that you have kind of neglected to embrace. Excellent time to do that, okay? Now, Gemini, yours is happening in the 7th house, which is all about relationships. So maybe some relationship things come to light. Remember, Gemini, it's your season, so happy birthday. It may be a great full moon kind of day for you, but you know, it's kind of like Sagittarius is your opposite sign. So this is teaching you something here, you know, especially when it comes to beliefs and how we motivate that, how we express ourselves. Could be going on a trip also, you know, so maybe focusing on maybe getting ready for vacation time, something of that nature. So just be aware of that. But this full moon could be illuminating that area of your life of, am I giving to myself as much as my relationships, and vice versa? You know what I mean? So be aware of that. Now, Cancer, this is happening in your 6th house of daily routine. So it doesn't have to be get up, go to work, come home, have something to eat, go to bed, get up, go to work, come home, have something to eat, go to bed. You know what I mean? Change up your routine. This could be, pay attention here. Let's be paying attention to our health. What are we eating? What are we feeding our body? You know, that's also mind, body, and soul. So just not food. We're talking about what these are picking up, what you're putting in front of those beautiful peepers of yours. You know what I mean? And we could be changing that a lot. But again, this is changing routine, and some things are brought to light to make sure that you do that. Now, Leo, this is happening in your 5th house of what brings you joy, and how could you expand on that? It's also, maybe it's time to start looking for another, you know, side piece. And I'm not, maybe not side piece. I shouldn't say that. Maybe a partner. The 5th house has to do with love and romance and all of that. So allow that into your life. Do I really need it? I work all the time. You know, I can see that now. Maybe you meet somebody. Maybe you don't. I don't know. It's all in how you look at it, Leo. And this full moon is probably going, think bigger for yourself, dude. Okay. Virgo, this full moon is happening in your 4th house of home. So again, some things being brought to light at home. Maybe getting some projects done. That's a lot. Maybe making some plans, Virgo. Make that list. Make that honeydew list that you've been wanting to tackle. Go ahead and do that, okay? You could also be maybe looking for a new place to live, but this is a feeling good at home. Have a nice little ritual. Go outside, do something. Maybe doing some gardening. That's a big thing for everybody this week also, okay, Virgo? Now, Libra, this is happening in your 3rd house of communication. So communication is important, okay? Maybe taking some short trips, brothers and sisters, siblings, that kind of thing come to light. So be careful, stay out of drama, you know, Libra, but communication is important, all right? Scorpio, this is happening in your 2nd house of what's causing me to devalue myself in some way, and how can I build that up? This is a great time to realize that, you know what? I have been slacking on the self-esteem. I really haven't been valuing myself the way I do, and I deserve so much more. This full moon can be putting the pressure on you to come to that realization. All right. Now, Sag, this is your rare blue full moon, and you're going to love it. Why? Because it puts a focus on you. What am I projecting out there that's inhibiting my growth? What's stopping me from allowing the things I desire in my life to come through? What obstacles have I put up? What beliefs am I holding back here in my subconscious that are just eliminating everything that I want to do. Something to ponder. And this full moon can bring it up, but it's also a focus on relationships and your balance between all of them. Okay. Now, Capricorn, this is happening in your 12th house. Now, this is bringing aware of some things that need to go. This is the mental clearing of the mental closet out. Okay. Getting rid of old beliefs. You might find out this week what needs to go. You're probably already aware of it, but it's really time to let this go. Start June off with a clean slate and a clear head. All right. Aquarius, this is happening in your 11th house of hopes, dreams, and wishes. Make it happen. Make it happen. What do you want? And are you allowing yourself to be loved? That's another thing, Aquarius. Are you receiving the love that you give in an equal measure? Something to ponder, and that full moon brings it up. But this could also be a focus of your community, your vibe tribe. Okay? So be aware of that. And also, now, Pisces, this is happening in your 10th house of, I allow the world, I allow the universe to bring me exactly what I want. I understand how the world works. And it starts with my view, how I feel about myself in here. The realization for this full moon for you could be the fact that the way I see myself is what materializes out there. All right. Could also be finding a new job, really reflecting on your career and seeing what can work and what doesn't. And that's just part of you moving on and moving with the flow of the world instead of fighting it. All right. So that, everybody, is your full moon in your sign. Okay. So, and we're going to end it with Mercury entering Cancer Monday, June 1st. So that's lots of action. You know what I mean? Gemini moving into emotional, more intuitive energy, easier to say things that have been holding you back. You know, that kind of thing. The mind and heart start working together. Trust your gut, lead with love, speak from your heart. The mind is catching up to what the soul already knows. All right. So there it is. And that is going to be the cosmic weather for the week. So let's work on our shit, guys. That's what we got to do. And this week is building that crescendo up to it. It's making us realize things, the pressure's on, and then we release it at the end of the week. Fantastic. All right. So thanks for watching. Make sure you check out your sign. Timestamps are available. So everybody, we're going to start everyone's tarot reading. Hallelujah. Thanks for watching. And let's start with Aries. Aries, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading, and this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd, so welcome. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you are on your way to a fantastic week. We got some tension, we got some pressure this week, Aries, but it's nothing that you can't handle. In fact, maybe it's because you got some shitty beliefs that need to be taken care of this week, and that's what the universe is kind of showing you what you need to do, all right? So make sure you check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the reading. That's where we talk about everything going down this week. So go watch that. But let's go to the tarot table and begin our effing reading for you. Again, the tension's building for you, Aries. So let's see where we can change our beliefs and change our lives. You know, this blue moon is going to accentuate that. All right. So let's do it. What do we got? We got empowerment with 898. Beautiful. Stand in your power to embrace your true potential with confidence. I love that. I don't like the way this is washing out on the camera, though. I guess that's all right. Okay, so pay attention to 898. It's important that you do. Now, let's go ahead and get a message from the Guardian Angel Messages tarot deck and see what they add for you, Aries. I don't know what's going on here, but we need to change that up a little bit. No, that's a little too washed out. Aries, sorry, we're just gonna adjust a little bit here. I think that works. Okay. What else? Let's see. It's auto. Okay. So fuck it. All right. All right. I think we're good. We're good. Okay. Very good. Let's get our message from our guardian angels. I did some adjusting and I forgot to adjust the camera. I adjust all the lighting and everything else, but if you don't adjust the camera, it's not going to do shit. All right. 5 of Cups or 5 of Water. So what we have here is disappointment, regret, and forgiveness. Yeah, that's kind of wasting our energy. You see how she's crying over spilt milk? And your angels are like, okay, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So be aware of that. Let's see, disappointment, regret. The 5 of Water. Where the hell is water? Oh, there we go. The suit of water. All right, so one of the most important spiritual tenets is self-forgiveness, Aries. As humans, we make mistakes from time to time. Focusing overly, I just had to see if I was recording, overly much on those heirs don't deserve us, but rather only holds us back. So focusing on all the heirs doesn't serve us, it actually holds us back. When things don't go the way we intended, it is very important to forgive, forget, and then look for the new opportunities that always presents itself when our original path is blocked. Grieving a loss is a normal and healthy part of life, but you do not have to do it alone. There are angels around you in both the spiritual and human form who can help you heal. Embrace their loving energy so that you can move forward through recovery back onto the path of joy. I love that. So don't waste your energy, kind of sitting in shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay? Very important for you to understand that. All right, let's get our shadow work. Oh, shit. You know why? I'll tell you why. Damn, Jeff. I'm going to grab that card really quick. But I'm going to tell you why this is happening. Is because I didn't do the Earthbound Oracles first. Oh, sorry, Buddha. Love you. Almost knocked over my Buddha. But we got to do the Earthbound Oracles, and that holds that message card. So let's do it. Again, we're going to use the Earthbound Oracles. I love using these little babies, and I forgot, and the card flipping out of there told me how or why. See? No use crying over it. Let's do something about it. So we're going to get 3 messages from these little suckers, and I actually love the way that they add to the reading. I really do. You could let me know, too, in the comments below. That always helps, especially the algorithm. That's beautiful. So let's do it. Okay, I need one more, and we're off to Tarot Land. Oh, shit. Keep that one? Okay. Okay. Interesting. It kind of goes along with the messages so far. Yeah, look at this. So this is what we need to release. Very good. Very good. This is what we need to release with this full moon. Okay, here it is. Resistance. You're fighting the flow, Aries. Not a good thing to do. You can't fight the flow. Okay. And then we have obfuscate. I'm learning how to say that. Obfuscate. And what that is that you're turning a blind eye to the things that need to be done. So you have to make sure you do that also, okay? Very important for you to understand. Obfuscating is not paying attention to what's right in front of your face. You need to release the resistance, and you're resisting. So you need to empower yourself. Stand in your power. And that's confidence. Confidence helps that also. Now, let's get our shadow work. Jesus. All right, what do we have for Aries? Is Spirit Awakening. Excellent. So, sit with your shadows. It's the way to enlightenment. Absolutely. And this week is definitely going to point us towards in that direction. Why? Because this full moon is highlighting your 9th house of spirituality. So trust your intuition on this also. Trust your trust your intuition on what you need to release. That's important too. All right. Let's get to the meat of it. See? And the card doesn't fly away. So let's not waste our time and energy resisting, refusing to see that we're holding on to things that's taking away our power. You know, it could be a very spiritual time and almost an awakening for you with this full moon. So allow it. Allow it. Yeah, look at this. Very telling. Very telling. Stop. That's it right there. Okay. Yep. Very, very clear here. Very clear. All right, so we have to open up to a new way of dealing with our lives right now, Aries. You have to put away old thoughts. You have to get some rest, first of all. You need rest this week. You also need to put some things to rest. This perspective, this hangman perspective, needs to be put to rest. It's not serving you in any way, shape, or form, okay? So we need to do that. The Two of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles is showing that we're juggling way too much, and we need to let that go, and we need to open ourselves up to a new way of handling this. A new perspective will empower you, will awaken you, will help you release. Okay? So you haven't learned everything you need to learn. Go ahead and allow yourself the grace to say, you know what? I still got a lot to learn, and I'm going to do it. Okay? That is going to work for you by far. But you got to put to rest this stuck perspective that you're in. You kind of just, it's the way that you're looking at it, or refusing to look at it with the obfuscate. Okay? So, let's get some oracles. Let's see what we have. An interesting reading so far, Aries. Could be very awakening. Again, an awakening, empowerment, you name it, guys. It's available to you. Yeah, look at this. Deceit and envy. You could be deceiving yourself by wishing you had what you think other people have. We have another 4. Rest and rejuvenate, the 4 of Swords again. So again, you need some rest here, okay? Spiritual strength. You got to use your spiritual strength. You're resilient. You got this. This big message is you got this week. All right, Aries? You've got this. Pay attention to the messages being told to you here. Let's look at relationships. Could that be what it is? Well, we shall see. Oh my God, look at, this is a big deal for you, especially when it comes to relationships. Don't be tempted to allow whatever has happened recently to take away your power. In fact, you double down on that shit. That is you, Aries, that you're the Emperor card. So, and it's time. It's time to deal with this. You could be dealing with one of the fixed signs, and that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. So again, you could be dealing with one of those signs, but again, and also the Wheel of Fortune is saying, it's time that you stop this fixed attitude you're in. You're in some kind of fixed attitude that no longer works for you. And you have to understand that, okay? Big message for you at this time for that. All right, let's get some messages of love. Let's look, shall we? Okay. Yeah. Big time. And the Wheel of Fortune also shows this too, is fate. This is a destined partnership, okay? You could be opening up to that. Pay attention. Again, pay attention to things, guys. And then we have leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. And I think you really need to make this move. It's time. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is telling you too. It's time. Let's do it, all right? So let's get, what's the vibe? Some of you could be, don't be deceived, that, oh, that was the only one if it didn't work out. Take that leap of faith. This taught you something. Pay attention to it, okay? So the vibe is boundaries. Disrespectful, enough is enough, and defend yourself. Yeah, you got to put up some boundaries here. That's very important for you to do at this time. Boundaries are important, not walls. Take down your walls of protection and put up boundaries that only allow a certain energy in for you. All right, so let's go ahead. Wrong button. Let's go ahead. But is it a wrong button, or was that your cue to get a personal reading? Hey, you know what? We can do it. Let's get a closing message for you, lovely Aries. Thank you so much for being here and watching. Oh yeah, definitely. And I'm telling you, this is a very spiritual time for you guys, and it's healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, Aries, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Okay? That's where it all starts, is healing for you, finally. But you got to get out of this stuck energy you're in. You're stuck in a certain way. If you're still stuck on, I want revenge for how they treated me or whatever, it's fucking useless. Don't bother doing it. You know what I mean? Let it go. Maybe this is what you can release this weekend with this full moon. A very rare time to once again release what no longer serves you, all right? And it can be very healing. All right, Aries, thank you so much for watching. That is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And again, check out the live that we're going to do Thursday at 7 p.m., okay? Can you see that? Yeah. There it is. Come join us. We're going to do everything about the full moon. We're going to do a releasing meditation. I'm launching the monthly forecast for the Vibe Tribe for June. So if you haven't joined, you can join that now. Links in the description. All right, Aries, you got your assignment. Let's hit it hard this week. Again, don't succumb to the pressure. Let it build you. All right? Okay, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Taurus, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading, and this is for May 27th all the way to June 2nd, so welcome, Taurus. Hope you are doing well. I hope you checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this reading, because we go over so much, it's almost a sin if you didn't watch it, all right? So if you understood the assignment, let's go to the tarot table and begin our little tranche through this week's energy, all right? And this full moon is happening in your 8th house. So again, this is an excellent time for healing for you, all right? So pay attention to it. Make sure you join us Thursday for the live at 7 p.m. That's where we are going to go over everything with this rare full moon and do a guided meditation and all of that, okay? All right, so Taurus, your numbers are 765. And that is adaptability. I like that. This is Gemini season. This is a time to be adaptable, and something you are always not very adaptable. So let's read. You are flexible and capable of facing changes right now. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise for you. Okay? So be adaptable. Don't get stubborn. Don't dig your heels. You dig your heels when things don't go your way. Maybe we just need to do it a different way, okay? Maybe there's a better way. There's a better way to do this, okay? You know, we had that super new moon in your sign on the 16th. So what have you put together that maybe that's what you've done? You've made yourself a little bit more adaptable, okay? So let's get our message from our guardian angel deck. Love this. And it's Page of Fire, or Page of Wands. And it's all about being creative, enthusiastic, and motivated. Yes. So, and wands mean change, adaptability. So, excellent. Let's read up on it, shall we? Ace of Fire, Page of Fire. All right, so for a situation, something new and exciting has caught your fancy. Ooh, now it's all you can think about. Your passions are fired up, and you can't wait to learn all there is to know about this topic. New information regarding your favorite project or subject has come to your attention. You want to take action, but you're a little unsure if you're ready. Have no fear. You're totally ready to go, and you shouldn't delay a single effing day, okay? Now, if it's a person, someone who has no end to their creativity and enthusiasm, a person who loves to study new things, especially of an artistic or athletic nature. Someone for whom the world is so full of amazing things that it may be difficult for them to stay focused. Happy to be alive, fascinated by life, and extremely talented. Game to try everything. Although sometimes lacking in self-confidence and can be easily distracted. So again, you want to be adaptable. You want to be able to face challenges and change, but you don't want to dig your heels. So you want to get creative in how you handle these situations too, okay? So let's go ahead and get our oracles, our earthbound oracles for you, 3 of them if we could. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing the messages to come through and flow for us, especially for our lovely Tauruses. And you guys know that I give Tauruses a bad rap, but I don't. It's just, a couple traumatic situations with Taurus, and, well, that doesn't spoil the whole bunch. You know what I mean? All right, let's get our messages. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's showing fire and perfect opportunity here to actually make some change. Yeah, goes along with the Page of Fire. And that's changing the way that you look at yourself and how you love yourself. Okay? How you establish those roots for yourself. It looks like a heart, but it also looks like a landscape. And everything starts in the heart. Get that spark in your heart back, okay? And there could be a message coming through. And you know what? With this Page of Wands, that actually shows, it's a messenger. So maybe this is a message of change, and you should embrace it at this time, okay? Now let's go ahead and get your shadow work. Let's get our shadow work and see what we can do. Man, I have been busy today, I'm telling you. Yeah, battle within. The greatest war you wage, Taurus, is against yourself. So this is a resolution can be found to some inner conflict that you're going through. Or maybe you need to stop sweeping it under the rug and take care of the things that are going in. You know what I mean? This may be your message to change how you look at yourself, instead of be downtrodden all the time on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. All right, let's start. Let's get the vibe for you, Taurus. So happy you are here. Wow. All right, let's see. What do we have? Okay, yeah. Ace of Cups is absolutely, the Ace of Cups is always going to show new love coming in. But what this also means is a more focusing on yourself. Self-care is important. Self-care is important. Okay? Yeah. And 5 of Swords is finally saying enough to something about the past. Okay, so here's the message, Taurus. Let it go. All right? Let it go. Whatever's happened in the past, especially this inner conflict that you're dealing with, it's time to go. You have an excellent opportunity to seize this moment. Okay? Very important for you to understand, very important for you to act on, and I know you know what I'm talking about. Okay? So, let's keep going. Let's get the oracles. So something that has happened recently or in the very late past, it's time for you to realize that this is still, you're still carrying this. It's taken away your spark, it's taken away your fire, and now it's time to move forward, okay? And this would be a great time for you to do that. You know what? I'm not satisfied with it because they just kind of all fell out. Okay, messages for Taurus. There's one. Is that it? Yes. Okay. Wow. Oh my God, look, the Ace of Cups again. Wow. Yeah. And fulfillment of wishes. So whatever you've been working towards, it's going to happen. You just need to be adaptable. You need to change. You need to change the way that you're dealing with it. This could also show another relationship coming in, something better for you, a new chance, 2 aces of the same. That's beautiful. Love begins with the self and fulfillment of wishes. So whatever you've been manifesting or trying to manifest, hello, Frisco, it's here. You know what I mean? I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. But the 5 of Swords is, you know, that halfway point of what are you doing? Are you winning or losing on this? What attitude are you gonna take towards it? Look at that. The Page of Wands is out again. So an offer could be coming in, and you may be confused about what you want. You know, that wish fulfillment is there, you know, but where do I go? Don't do the way you did it in the past. Speak your truth this week. Cut all cords from the past, and you are strong enough. With the Strength card. I think you can do this, but I think it's very indicative that you let go of old habits or anything like that. That train is just rolling in. So let's get some messages of love and see what this adds to this. So, wow, singles could be getting ready to mingle. But I'm going to tell you something. There's an inner battle going on with all you Tauruses that really need to be taken care of, okay? So let's look at our messages of love, and we've got addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. Okay, could be an addiction. That could be the inner conflict that you have, but it could also mean addicted to the past, the way we used to do things, and it doesn't work for you anymore. You know what I mean? Or maybe just addicted to outcomes when we should just surrender. Then we have abundance. You've done the work, abundance flows to you now. There's no doubt about that. So if you're thinking or manifesting more money, it actually can happen, but maybe the addiction is shopping therapy. I know you Tauruses have a big issue with shopping. So maybe that's it. Or maybe you're just dealing with an addiction. And if you are, I'm sending you plenty of love and light and healing to go ahead and, ooh, I could feel that pointing at the camera. I wonder if you can too. All right, so let's go ahead and get, what's the vibe? And see what we have. Anything else? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, so, Taurus, thrills, continuous cycles, that's definitely here, okay? You've got to fucking do something about that. Bad decisions and addictions, again, very important. You don't want to end up like this. Hey, can you give me a ride home? My ride left. You know? Keep it classy, Taurus, okay? And waves. This could be that inner conflict that you're going through. Emotions, worry, and fear. That could just be fueling the fire to this. You know what I mean? So pay attention to that. Again, this energy that is happening this week is pressure building for you to make a change and to be adaptable through all of it, okay? So let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. And see. So pay attention to the message. There's a big focus on self and taking care of yourself. Finally. Closing message for you, Taurus, is reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what fucking don't. It's time for some life cleanup. Yes, it is time for some life cleanup. So reassess this. Pay attention to the message because you got this, Taurus. All right. So that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join us Thursday for the live. And I'm telling you, you got this. You're adaptable. You're flexible. It's time to face it, Taurus. All right? Because this full moon is going to be unforgiving for you, especially the energy this week. All right? I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Gemini, welcome to your midweek reset, and this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd. We're getting closer to your birthday if you haven't had it already. But this is it, baby. This is it. Happy birthday. You deserve that and so much more, dear. Absolutely. So welcome. If you haven't checked out the cosmic weather, go check it out. How dare you not watch it? But it's really important that you do because we have so much going on this week. A lot of tension building. You want to be able to prepare yourself for that. But not only that, we have the rare super blue moon coming in to close off May. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the tarot table and start our wonderful journey down tarot lane, shall we? This is happening in your 7th house. So this is all about relationships and love and all of that mushy stuff, you know? You could be solidifying partnerships, really working on your partnerships. Maybe this full moon is bringing some things to light about your partnerships, okay? Nothing bad, but 543 this week is giving us some clarity. So maybe we're getting some clarity on our relationships. Trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon, you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. Clarity. That's what we want. Let's get a message from our guardian angels. This is from our guardian angels tarot deck. And see what they add. What do we have for Gemini? What's the message? The underlying message this week is the Fool. In this deck, it's called the Dreamer, but look at how beautiful that is. Look at that. You know, this is very telling. You know, you're being guided to take a risk here, you know, and that little girl is chasing that butterfly, but she's about to go over the cliff. You know what I mean? Don't be foolish. This card is really telling you don't be foolish. And this is about beginning, believing, and you are protected. Okay? Wow. Your guardian angel, whoever that is, really wants you to know that they're watching over you at this time. Okay? I love that card. That's probably one of the best ones in the deck. I love that. So let's go ahead and read up on it, shall we? So, Gemini, now is the moment you have been waiting for. This is a joyful time of new beginnings when you can make bold changes in your life. Like a butterfly fluttering across a meadow, your dreams are beckoning for you to chase after them. Lay down your fears, your concerns, or uncertainties, and embrace the unending possibilities available to you at this time. An unexpected opportunity may have recently presented itself to you, or one may do so in the very near future. Take this as a sign from Source and your guardian angels that it's time to finally break free and be the person you've always wanted to be. Don't wait another day to begin your journey along the path of happiness. Wow. And the only way you can do that is releasing what no longer holds you back. And I think this week you get the clarity to do something about it, you know? So fantastic. Man, my hands really look tan. All right, so let's check out the Earthbound oracles and see what they add to this. There's 2. Can I have one more for Gemini, please? Let's see, one more for Gemini. What do we have? There it is. Beautiful. Okay, so we have Terra, which is Earth. So get out there and ground. I think that's important. Okay? Feet on the ground, practical approach. Don't be foolish about it. That Dreamer card can also add to this. Okay? Home. A huge focus on home. What makes you feel at home? Maybe we're looking for a new home. Okay? And wealth. And if you ask me, I think if you want to really understand what truly is worthy, I think it's your home and your relationships at home, family, that kind of thing. You follow me on that? Maybe you're opening up to a home. Maybe you're selling a home. Again, your dreams are coming true here, okay? But feet on the ground, practical approach. And take it slow. The turtle, the message there is take it slow. Okay? Interesting. Maybe that's the clarity the dreamer needs. Interesting. Let's look at our shadow work. Yeah, lack of awareness. Missed chances and unseen risks. Seek facts and stay open-minded. This is about gaining some insight. You got an opportunity to actually get this awareness and take flight. Look at all those butterflies and birds taking flight. The phoenix rising up from the ashes. All of that. You know, clarity, lack of awareness. Maybe you dreamer. Maybe you need to come back down to home. That's where your true wealth is seeing the opportunity of what's in front of you. Wow. Very profound so far. 6 minutes into it. God damn. All right. Let's get to it. Let's see what we have for Gemini this week. Lots of pressure, you know. Could be feeling it, but it's all for a reason. We've got this. We've got this. There it is, yeah. Interesting. Page of Pentacles is bringing in an opportunity here. Again, it's Earth, feet on the ground, practical approach. The Hangman is also on the ground, but he's stuck. And that's your mindset. Is that you're stuck? You got to change your mindset. It's time for a new one, okay? And the Four of Wands is the home, celebrating. Maybe engagement, marriage. This is beautiful energy here, okay? Again, you could be in the middle of selling a home or investing in a home or something like that. A lot is taking place at home, okay? Interesting. I don't see anything bad, of course, but you may be just stuck in a perspective. Maybe it's time for you to move and you're just like, oh, I don't know, you know, but maybe also getting a job working at home. That could also be the thing. An opportunity comes there. But I don't know. The Hangman is kind of like the obstacle in between everything. It really is. Okay? I really, really believe that. Because that Hangman just, everything else in the reading, like all the cards feel good, except for that fucking Hangman. I think that's where you've been stuck. Come on, man. Give me, there's one more in there. Okay, there's two more. All right, okay. Why am I getting mad at my cards? All right, yeah. Emotionally withdraw and move on. Definitely they need to go together because they're both letting things go of what no longer works. You've got to be patient with yourself. Okay? And accelerated motion with the Eight of Wands. Messages coming in, partnerships. Be patient with this. Again, give yourself some grace through all of this too. All right? Man, that really washes out the camera when I do that. Oh my God. It's the lights and there's really nothing I can do about it. I've tried everything, you know, everything. All right, let's look at relationships. We already have two eights. So Ace of Pentacles, something coming up there. Interesting. I like that. That's a job of some sort. Could be. Ooh. Lots of change here. There's a lot of wands here. All right, so basically what we're doing here is have faith. You got to have faith this week that moving on is the best thing for you to do. You got to stand your ground too. Put up some boundaries. That's another thing. You got to put up some boundaries. You need to take action in your relationships. You need to change the way you're doing it. Making some plans, definitely. Planning towards the future. An opportunity comes in. I don't know. Something's up here, Gemini. Something's up. And it's change and it's good and you should embrace it. Okay? Let's look at messages of love. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right, so integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Again, stand your ground. Don't go after the first thing you see, especially in relationships. Just don't grab somebody because they're like, hey, and they're a fucking train wreck. Don't do that. Don't take the first job you get, the first offer. You know what I'm saying? Does it align with your integrity? Because if it doesn't, it's not for you, okay? And it's okay. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. So, again, we're probably getting that clarity that we need so bad this week, and it may be forced upon us, but it's a relief nonetheless, all right? So let's get, what's the vibe? Ooh, yeah, okay. And this is why, because we're running. We're escaping, we're in denial, we're making excuses for whatever this is, and it's time to face it. Okay, that's where the clarity comes. You think that your lack of awareness is showing that you think escaping the issue is solving the issue, and it's not this time around. You know what I mean? So you got to be aware of that. Okay, I was just seeing if my camera was closed on my laptop because I'm pretty sure I didn't open it, but here goes the paranoid mind. Anyway, really think about that. Stop running. Stop making excuses. Tackle it full on. You got this, okay? New beginnings all around. All right, let's get a closing message, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, something's up. This week, something's up. And it's celebrate, Gemini. You're being asked to celebrate recent accomplishments, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. There's definitely celebrating here with the Four of Wands. There's definitely opportunities coming in with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So open up to them. You're stuck in a mentality and it's got to go. And of course, this has to do with relationships, partnerships, or whatever. Maybe the relationship with yourself. But either way, Gemini, no more running or making excuses. It's time to face it. All right, but celebrate. Okay, Gemini, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, join me Thursday, 7 p.m. at Eastern Daylight Time. Here on YouTube, we're going to do Thursday Live for the the full moon. So come and check us out. All right, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Cancer, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd. So welcome. Damn. May just came and went. Just out. I'm going to fuck you guys up and I'm going to leave. You know what I mean? But holy shit. So pay attention to the beginning of the video if you haven't watched it. That's where we talk about the cosmic weather with everything that's going on this week. And there's some necessary pressure here, Cancer, and it's going to serve you. Trust me. But yeah, make sure you check out the cosmic weather. So let's go to the tarot table and begin. And this is going to be in your 6th house, this full moon. So we're closing out the month, releasing something from our daily routine that just doesn't fucking work for us anymore. It's a wake-up call to get some more movement in your life, some more health. Health is essential. And I never thought I'd be saying this, you know what I mean? But as I got older and getting older, it's so important for you to take care of yourself. When we're younger, we're like, that's a fucking problem for future Jeff. You know what I mean? Well, here's future Jeff, and he's fucking freaking out. So eliminate things in your schedule that don't fit you anymore. You know, like being sedentary, doom scrolling, eating like shit, not exercising. We all have a device. We all have a phone. We all have an iPad, a laptop, whatever. We're on it way too much. Get outside. Go near the beach or the lake or something like that for you, Cancer. But pay attention to 898. Those are your angel numbers this week, and it's all about empowerment. So stand in your power to embrace your true potential with confidence. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe that's what you need to eliminate from your daily, your routine is negative bullshit. Okay? Interesting. we're going to get a message from our guides, and this is from the Guardian Angel deck. I like this. I like this deck a lot. It's a new play on the regular deck, and I think it works very well. And I love the messages that come through too. So let's get a message. There we are for Cancer. And it's the Four of Air. With meditation, recuperation, and contemplation. Yeah. Get outside. Enjoy yourself. Get some rest. Some much needed rest. Rest comes in many different forms, but there may be some things that you need to put to rest also. So let's go ahead and look at that. Let's read up on it. So Cancer, the answers you seek are within your heart, not out in the world. Attempting to maneuver your way through this situation is probably not the path to success. Meditation and quiet reflection will make everything clear to you. Take time to withdraw from your concerns and ask your guardian angels to present you with the perfect solution. If you find yourself immersed in a melodrama created by others, ask for protection from the angels and then remove yourself from the situation. You need a vacation. Take a break, even if it's only a few days. Get some additional rest. Spend time in nature. Don't rush back to daily life if you've been ill. Wow. So pay attention to that. That's a wake-up call for a lot of you. All right? Now, let's get our Earthbound oracles, our little messages with a big punch. And here we go. What do we have? Oh, yeah. I love this. Yeah, this is a great time for reflection. Okay? And perseverance. You got this. Maybe that's the thing you need to do, is gather up your strength, empower yourself this week amidst all the challenges, and just focus on achievement. You can achieve a lot if you just give yourself a break. Okay? But again, contemplation, reflection, very important for you this week. Fantastic. And we're how many minutes in? 4? Wow. Let's get our shadow work. Let's see what's fucking this whole ride up. All right. And it's calling for some inner balance. What you resist persists, and what you accept transforms. So this is about becoming whole, understanding the wholeness, and understanding that there's duality of things. You know what I mean? Maybe you're juggling a lot. You got to go within. The only way out is in. I've been saying that a lot lately. And it's true for you. Okay? Let's go ahead and get our reading started. That was just the precursor, man. So again, you know, that full moon is showing you, hey, let's eliminate some things out of our path, out of our daily life that doesn't need to be there anymore. And it'll serve you well. Okay? So let's go. Is that it? Yep. Okay. All these are face down except for the 7 of Wands, and in my practice, that says focus on this card first. And this is stand your ground. Puts up some boundaries instead of walls. Okay? You've got this. You're at the point now where there's no turning back. Cross the threshold. Okay? Oh, wow. Yeah. Put up boundaries instead of walls. This is the 9 of Wands. This is a clear indication of walls. But it also shows resilience. So it emphasizes the perseverance here. Okay? And you got this. You just have to tell yourself you got this. You stand as tall and as strong as that mountain. 8 of Pentacles is learning a new approach to things. Maybe learning a new skill. Maybe allowing that to come through. And with some reflection and some empowerment, it comes in for you. You know what I mean? So you may be contemplating here, what's gonna keep me going here? Not putting up walls. That's creating obstacles for the things that you desire to come in. And I think that's what's going on here. So put up boundaries, not walls. Open up to something new. Tackle it differently. Okay? Maybe all it is just empowering yourself. And that can be easy. All right? Wow. Yeah, focus on nurturing yourself. Very important for you to nurture yourself. Passion ignited. Fall in love with life again. And the Lover's card, maybe making a decision. Maybe it's time to make a decision. I don't know. This is good energy, guys. I hope this is empowering you, because empowerment are huge, and especially when it comes to relationships with others and yourself. So let's look at relationships and see. Is that it? Yep. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like we're juggling uncertainty here in our relationships. The moon, of course, is you. I just think that symbolism of, what are you juggling? Are you gigoloing? You know what I mean? The Six of Pentacles shows reciprocating energy. So get rid of the things that make you feel uncertain and don't reciprocate, especially relationships. You have that right. And focus on success. So whatever it is, it's going to be successful here. But still, you're on the fence about this. Oh, I don't know. And that creates more uncertainty. So maybe some things will come to light about relationships for you that will give you some clarity and kind of empower you at the same time. So let's get messages of love and see what we have. Interesting. It's regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. Okay. Maybe that's what's caused the imbalance. Maybe it's time to to focus on that. Or maybe you are regretting something. Again, the tables can turn here. It depends on how it resonates with you. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. For couples, I think it's both of you. And you're trying to juggle this energy. You know, like, holy shit. Talk about awareness. Talk about empowerment. You know, I think it's both parties. I think maybe you do that for each other. And that's special, don't you think? And get rid of the people that don't enrich that part of your life, all right? That don't add to your awakening. Instead of keep you in a slumber of some sort of regret, all right? So let's get, what's the vibe? And see what is that it? Yes. I got this message saying it's complicated. Okay. I don't know why, but does it have to be? Cutting ties, freedom, standing up for yourself and awakening. Again, huge thing about awakening. Huge thing about cutting the ties that bind you. Big. Let's get a closing message for you, lovelies. So damn, Cancer, this is, everyone's readings have been very empowering. Yours, however, is really just, it's all there. It's all there. So I love this. Closing message for you, Cancer, is align. Love it. You're being asked to align with your current situation, even if it's not easy to do so. Trust that there is much to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on yourself. So again, align, surrender, and trust. More than ever this week. As much pressure as this energy is trying to put on you, you can persevere. All right? Cancer, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, join me Thursday night for a special full moon edition where we're going to talk about everything in the full moon and how it really affects your sign. We kind of just touched on things here. I teased it, but we're going to get down and dirty on Thursday. And we're going to do a guided meditation to help you release what no longer serves you. So join me, all right? I love you all. You want to know more about my services? Everything is in the description in my link tree, I should say. And Cancer, you got this. That's all I got to say is you got this. I know it's complicated, but you got this. All right, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Leo, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading, and this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd. Wow, Leo, fellow kings and queens, welcome. Welcome, and I'm so glad you're here. Can you believe it? May just came and went. It said, fuck you, and that's it. And it's leaving with a banger, all right? It started with a banger with that Scorpio full moon, and now we're getting a Sagittarius full moon on the 31st. Whew. Still making itself known. If you didn't check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the reading, you go and watch that now. I demand you do that because we talk about everything this week. Pressure is needed to create diamonds. Remember that, Leo, okay? So let's go to the tarot table and begin our little journey here. And this full moon is happening in a fellow fire sign, Sagittarius. And this could be a little bit more harmonious for us, but this is happening in your 5th house of romance, love. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. How about you? Put I'm ready in the comments, Leo, if you're single. And if you're not, fuck it. You know what I mean? If you're ready, let's go. So focus on 890. Because it's all about renewal. You are experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace the opportunities for growth and transformation ahead. Wow. All right. We're getting some renewal, maybe in the love department. Hey, you never know. The 5th house is also about activity. It's movement, you know? Maybe you're getting some more movement. You're falling in love with life again. It just may not be somebody. It could be life in general, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful. We should be loving life, because if we're not, you're fucking up. And that's the truth, all right? Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. So let's do it. I mean, fresh beginnings here. We got to release the past. We got to embrace these opportunities that come to us. Yeah, look at this. This is all about goals, expansion, and vision with the 3 of fire, the 3 of wands. Your ship is coming in. Something you've been focusing on. Maybe there's somebody absolutely drop dead fucking gorgeous on that ship. Hey, listen, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because you know us Leos, you know, our mates got to look good. Can't look better than you, but they got to look good. All right. All right, so the 3 of fire is saying, Leo, things are going very, very well. Your choices were good ones, and you can see that your ship is going to come in. Excellent. But now what? Have you put together your strategies for the next phase? Success is wonderful, but you can't rest upon your laurels. Sometimes I just love resting on those laurels. It's time to move on to your next big adventure. It's safe to build upon your accomplishments for further growth. Did you say accomplishments? Accomplishments for further growth, but you can choose to do something new. Where you go next is entirely up to you. So the angel message for this week for us is dream big. 2 words, dream big. Forget about the details for now and focus on your vision for the future. Can't wait to see what we come up with. Because then you know that anything we touch, Leo, turns to gold. You fucking know that, right? Okay. Let's get the Earthbound Oracles. You know, we get 3 of these to go along with it. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Two more. Ooh. Keep that one. Okay. Toxic. Uh-oh. Every time I see that word, I hear those. Baby, can't you see? I'm falling in. Oh, God. Thanks a lot, Brittany. Yeah. So, let's release toxic relationships. Yeah, this full moon, look at that. This full moon is speaking to us, Leo. It's speaking to us. You know what it's saying? get rid of the toxic situations in our lives, okay? Let go of the toxic situations and focus on home. Maybe you're expanding your vision at home or something like that. But I think the big message here is don't let toxic things fuck with your vision, and sure the fuck don't bring them home. You know what I mean? It's time to release this. For a lot of you, I think for this full moon, I think that you may do some ritual at home to expand your vision. Maybe you're expanding your home, okay? But that toxic thing right there, that's getting to me. You know? Don't be eating mushrooms that look like that. You know, so let's look at our shadow work. Let's see what we got here. Making peace. Interesting. In the midst of adversity lies the path to self-discovery. So a lot of profound wisdom can come your way. Being genuine and maybe taking a risk. Maybe making peace with yourself. With things at home. Maybe your home has been toxic lately. This is you getting a renewal to kind of release this. Understandable. I get that. Making peace with maybe your toxic upbringing. Everybody has a toxic upbringing in some form or fashion, you know? So maybe that's what you're releasing. All right? Let's get further. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. Interesting. Wow. All right. And I just laid out just like that. We have the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Two of Cups. The King of Wands is you. Boy or girl, it doesn't matter. It's an energy. There's definitely an energy there. I hear people talking outside my window. What the fuck? But this is making changes, making great strides. The Knight of Wands is taking action to make those changes. The Two of Cups, I don't know. Something could be up here with the Two of Cups. Maybe releasing an old toxic relationship. Maybe making peace with that finally. Because we got to release the past. Interesting. Let's get some oracles. For some of you, you may get a second chance at a relationship, but if it's toxic, don't fucking go there. You know what I'm saying? But there's definite action taking place with the Wands, the Knight to the King. Oh my God, look at the Lover's card is out. Okay, oh my God. And the universe has your back. Also, it's the world. It's closing a cycle. It's opening up to new ones too. I don't know, man. This almost is getting love bombish. You know what I mean? We got the Two of Cups and the Lovers out. Let's look at relationships. Maybe you're finally letting go of a toxic relationship and it pays off. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, 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 oh my God. Holy shit. Holy shit. Don't be tempted to hold on to any toxic relationships. That's what this is all about. Move towards something better. You deserve something better. The Two of Cups out again in the relationship. The Lovers is out again. Holy fuck. And the Three of Cups is celebrating. Wow. Something's up here. And Leo, we've been talking about this for a while. Holy shit. What's this full moon bringing? You're definitely not bringing in anything into June this month. I'm telling you, you're letting it go. Wow. Let's get messages of love. Holy shit. And I'm going to tell you something, because these two cards came out twice right after each other. There is definitely that other person is exactly in the same kind of frequency you are. Like, you are two kindred spirits. All right? Two kindred spirits. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. Okay, that's fine. You can make peace with that, but don't you dare take that person back. Nuh-uh. No. You can make peace with it and move on, but you don't have to feel obligated to have this person back in your life. Don't you fucking dare. They should feel regretful, okay? But this is what we all need right now. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Because this reading gives me an excitability. Like, okay, when? This week? May not be this week. Maybe this is what you're opening up to. Maybe this is the final curtain call to that door opening. But this door's got to shut first. Maybe that full moon is what's bringing it to light. You know what I mean? And I also am going to predict that it's in your friend circle. Or you get introduced to somebody from a friend circle. Heard it here first. All right, let's get what's the vibe? Holy shit, man. Is that it? Yep. There's another thing we need to get rid of: suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. Again, don't look at it that way, Leo. Look at this right now, this day, this moment is an excellent opportunity to seize what I deserve. I deserve to have somebody in my life. It's not a necessity, but it'd be a great add-on to my already existing beautiful life. Okay? You didn't miss the boat. You just jumped on the first one that looked good. And it was a shanty. You know, and then you're stranded out to sea for so long that you get jaded and you get dehydrated and you start to see illusions. And then finally, if you get rescued, you come back to the shore, you recover, and it's finally time to open up to it. I'm telling you, a lot of Leos are finding love at the beginning of June. You heard it here first. Let's get a closing message for you, loves. Wow. This isn't for you. You don't feel regretful. I think it's somebody else. Don't put up with their toxic shit. I'm telling you, that's a red flag. Closing message for you, Leo, is bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. So perfect. You've got this. You're strong enough. You're a fucking Leo. Take your power back and move towards love. If that's love with yourself, so be it. But I'm telling you, somebody's on the way. Open up to it. You deserve it. All right, Leo? Fantastic. I love it. Get rid of the toxic relationships, though. Really, you don't need them. All right, that's going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, join me Thursday, 7 p.m. here on YouTube for our special full moon edition. That's going to be fantastic. You might want to pay attention to that. All right, Leo, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Virgo, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd. So welcome, Virgo. Wow, get your details straight. Yes, welcome. Hope you're doing well and you're already on your way to a fantastic week. We got a full moon gathering up this week. So we've got pressure, then we got the release, and then we got the revelation. If you want to know more about what the fuck is going on here, I got two things for you to do. Number one, go watch the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video and join me Thursday, 7 p.m. here on YouTube for our Sagittarius Blue Moon special. We're going to be talking everything about this full moon and how it's going to affect you, how you can utilize it, what to do, and then we're going to do a beautiful guided meditation. This is what we do on the new and the full moons. So join us, okay? So, with that being said, let's go to the tarot table and begin, Virgo. Yeah, if you hear a lot of commotion, oh my God, if you hear a lot of commotion, one of the next door neighbors fell when he was getting off his bike, and yeah, the ambulance guys, I just didn't leave him hanging out there. The ambulance guys are coming yeah, they're already here trying to move him, and he must have smashed his knee or something. I don't know. But yeah, So this is what's happening. Keeping it classy. All right. And of course, he's doing fine. I sent him some energy. So pay attention to 808. It's all about prosperity. So pay attention to 8s. Embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions, Virgo, and heading in the right direction. I love that. Yeah, I kind of feel bad, but they're moving him right now. They're paying attention to him. Because I went out there, I heard somebody, and I'm like, what is going on? Is somebody, yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but he's in pain, man. He's in pain. Yikes. But let's get a message from our guides. We got to keep on keeping on, okay? Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Guardian Angel message deck. Which one? This one, okay. Yeah, I think they're taking him away. Ooh, the 7 of Earth. I like this. This is you this week, Virgo. Very in tuned with this energy, the 7 of Earth. Look at that. Put in his time and effort, and it's paying off. Investment, assessment, and being patient. Let's read up on it. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Let's read up. All right, have patience. A time of harvest is coming, but it will be a while before the plants you have seeded bear fruit. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. It may seem to you as though little is happening, but beneath the surface, great roots are forming and expanding. There will be rewards for your hard work. In the meantime, take a moment to review your progress and decide what your next steps will be, Virgo. When your time of prosperity arrives, you'll need to be ready to move forward. Wow. Beautiful message. So the prosperity, the investment, you're investing in your future. The payoff, yes, you could be a little, wow, did you see that? Could be a little impatient with the process, but trust me, it will follow through, okay? So, wow. Again, your full moon is focused on home with that 4th house influence. So pay attention to that, okay? Arcana is something kept secret. It's things beneath the surface. Maybe the plants the seeds that you planted are now ready to break to the surface. Literally, you know what I mean? Simplicity, keep it simple. Okay? Again, what does prosperity mean to you? There could be that. Keeping it simple. As long as I have a roof over my head, food in my fridge, and heat in my house, or cooling in my house. Now it's going to be cooling. Hot running water. I guess that's all I need. My beautiful garden. That's all I need. Okay? So let's look at our shadow. And it's being stubborn. Well, yeah, that's not going to get any forward movement out of this, I'll tell you that. It can denote perseverance, but it also may hinder your progress. So we need to be flexible. We need to come up with some kind of resolve and resolution, because this is part of your growth, Stubborn roots that don't want to break the surface, maybe out of fear, never bear fruit, so allow this to happen. Wow. Interesting. I've been saying an interesting a lot, because I sometimes I have my readings playing in the background, and how many times did you say interesting? But it's very interesting to watch this all unfold in real time, because it all comes into some kind of theme here, so let's pay attention. Pay attention. Oh boy, look at this. All right, so don't be foolish. Don't be tempted to feel that you're not strong enough to do this. In fact, you are. Okay? You're strong enough. Don't be stubborn. In fact, start making plans. And this is a very positive card with very positive results. And the only way that this works is through positivity. So again, another 8. Pay attention to the 8s. All right? But the sun doesn't ask for permission to shine. It just does. Could be a heavy Leo influence in your life right now. let's go ahead and get some oracles and see what else adds to this wonderful reading. Everyone's readings have been very profound, very empowering, like crazy. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Work on the heart. Again, Leo influence here. Work on the heart. Work on clearing out your heart. Don't be stubborn. Don't wear the blindfolds. Clear whatever's holding you back. Focus on the light. Again, the sun, again, very positive card. And material and spiritual prosperity. Again, something is just opening up here. And I think when you simplify your process, things start to flow. Beautiful fucking positive reading, guys. Very positive. Let's look at relationships. I mean, we're on a roll here. Might as well. Okay, all of these are face down except for the Ace of Swords, so communication could be coming in, a new way of looking at things. Yeah, it's time for you to release what no longer serves you. Perfect for the full moon. Don't be silly. There's an opportunity here, but you're not opening up to it because you're too in the anxiety part of it, okay? Set yourself free from it. Yes, absolutely. How? You keep going on. And the King of Wands, again, more Leo energy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 signs of Leo energy here. So take it from one of your neighbors. Focus on the positive. Inject that light into your life and get rid of the people and the things that don't. Make it that simple for yourself. Okay? Wow. So as far as relationships, it looks like you still got some releasing to do about, well, here it is. For a lot of you, it could be forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Maybe you're being stubborn on that. Maybe you're wishing ill will on somebody, and that doesn't help with your growth or theirs. I mean, I know you could give a shit about what they do, but it's also hindering yours. So understand that. And play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. That's the other thing. I think for a lot of you single Virgos, you can open up to somebody that's just as positive as you are. You deserve that. You deserve to have somebody that's fun, not a fucking deadbeat. You know what I mean? All right, let's get not a closing message, but what's the vibe? Let's get what's the vibe. Interesting. Clingy. Old exes, dead relationships, and old ways. Time to lock the fucking door on that. And you're probably like, well, Jeff, I've done my work. Have you? Daydreaming. Head in the clouds, delusion, and hopes and dreams. You still got this. And you still should dream big. But I'm telling you, you may be stubborn. You may still be harboring some ill will or holding on to somebody still. And it ain't serving you, Virgo. It's time to let that go. It's time. Okay? Let's get a closing message for you. Wow. Yeah, this is something huge is happening for you, Virgo. All right, closing message. Receive. You're being asked to open receiving universal gifts. These can come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. Again, not only that, but it's opening up your heart too. And getting rid of the bullshit that makes it closed off, a little dark. So much to unpack with this reading, but pay attention to it. You know what I mean? Could be time for some proverbial cleaning the shit out, finally, and it will suit you. All right, Virgo, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and join me Thursday here on YouTube, 7 o'clock, and we're going to do everything with the full moon. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to navigate this full moon, and you're going to love it. And plus, we're going to do a guided meditation So if you're still holding some fucking feelings for Dirtbag Daryl, it's time to release it. All right. So I love you all. Have a great week and I will see you soon. Libra, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading, and this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd. May said, fuck you, I'm out. And it went quick. It came in with a huge fucking full moon in Scorpio. And then it just fucking stirred the pot up with some crazy weather and all of that shit to make it fucking crazy. And then it's popping off at the end, saying sayonara with the full moon in Sagittarius. That's 2 full moons, beginning and ending the month. Wow. All right. So crazy. So let's go ahead. And first, I want you to know that you got to go check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this and watch it all the way through, because we go over the energy and the shit vibe that's going on. I don't want to call it a shit vibe, but there's pressure building. And there's a reason why, and there's a release this weekend and then a revelation. So with those 3 steps, it's important to know what's going on. So go watch that. I'll wait. All right, so let's go to the tarot table and begin our little journey down What's the Vibe for Libra. Welcome. Let's get your angel numbers first. There they are. And it's 1, 2, 3. Well. And it's progression. You are experiencing forward movement and the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take step towards your goals with confidence. Yes. And I'm going to tell you something. This full moon is happening in your 3rd house. This is all about communication. This is about making it happen. This is about putting pen to paper and actually writing out what you want. It will help you tremendously. And also writing out what you don't want. Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Guardian Angels Tarot. So let's get a message. So we're making progression here. So what's stopping us from not trusting the flow? Are we trying to intervene? Is our lack of confidence kind of making us insecure and therefore kind of messing with shit? Like, what's going on here? Wow, look at this beautiful card. And it's number 13 with release. Wow. Endings, transformation, and freedom. Wow. Very transformational. Let's read up on it. Let's see. Okay, it can be very liberating to leave the past behind. So often we hold on for far too long. We look backward to the past when we should be looking at the present or planning for the future. While this card often signals endings, it leads the way to new beginnings. It asks you, Libra, to stop resisting the necessary changes that will make you a more fully alive, vibrant human angel on Earth. When experiences no longer serve your higher good, it is time to let go and trust the divine to lovingly guide you towards joy. Again, progression is release is very indicative. And here's the message. Let go, and we will walk with you and help you spread your wings so that you may fly higher than ever before. A new beginning awaits. Wow. Wow. Let's get our Earthbound oracles. We need 3 of those. Ooh, I like that. Which one? The one in the middle stays. This one and the end stays. This one stays. Okay. Weird. All right. New life. Look at that seed. With enough sunlight, with enough energy, with enough attentiveness, the seed sprouts. Okay? It's a time for transformation for you. Wow. It's time for a transformation. and especially with healing. Wow. So pay attention to those messages here. I'm going to try to put those all there. Whew. Some transformation can come through healing. It's time. The time is now. Pay attention to that. You got an extra message from your guides. You should be very thankful for that, because this is the progression you need to take. Holy shit. Wow. Enjoying your life. Putting the time and energy and focus into your life. Let's look at our shadow and see what's stopping us from this. You know, what do we need to work on here? Maybe it's a clue into what we need to let go. And I'm pretty sure you know exactly what you need to let go. You know, Libra, it's just a matter of time before you realize it. Okay, here we are. And it's authentic self. Yeah. Be your authentic self. Everyone else is already taken. So focus on your uniqueness and your individuality. That's what makes you who you are. It's time for a transformation on who you are. Maybe that's what's happening, is you're finally taking off the mask of ego and living your authentic life. It's part of your progression. Wow. And everybody has a unique way of living their life. It's not, a cookie cutter kind of process. It's not at all. Not at all. So there it is, just like that. Look at this. Damn, man. All right, the Queen of Pentacles is feet on the ground, practical approach. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself. Nurture your healing, nurture your authentic self. Okay? Knight of Wands is taking action. You're moving into much calmer waters. Okay? And the Ace of Wands is a new beginning here. New change. Beautiful life. Wow. Beautiful message. So far, so good. You're making that progression. Everything in due time. Wow. And also, it's time for you to, again, release. Three of Wands, yeah. Opening up to what you deserve. Your ship is coming in. Spiritual union, Two of Cups, beautiful. So, again, time heals all wounds, especially with relationships. If you focus on victory and success, maybe even engagement, this is a progression. This is a transformation. This is a release. You need to release your fears. You need to step into yourself. There's no doubt you need some healing here, Wow, let's look at relationships. I think it's time that you're getting that, because you're doing the work. And if you're not doing the work, well, you're fucking up. You know what I mean? So, wow, lots of pentacles here. Stand your ground. Put up boundaries. Especially when people try to tell you what to do. You got to approach this differently, though. So learning new relationship skills and closing the door on the ones that just don't work for you anymore would be really well. Now we have the King of Pentacles. So we had the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is nurturing yourself, getting out there in nature. I think that really helps also. Do that. And the Nine of Pentacles is knowing that you deserve it. It's putting in the time and effort, and it pays off. It's beautiful energy. Open up to it, okay? Let's get messages of love. So, a relationship is progressing. Maybe you're opening up to one, okay? Wow, everyone's been getting these cards lately. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. I also feel that it's on your end too. So take care of that. Let go of it. You know what I mean? Heal that part of yourself. Maybe, again, conversation. Communication is key for you right now. And mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson, and now it's time. That holding on to regret brings more things to regret. You know what I mean? It's just that easy. So release that, okay? Let's get What's the vibe? And I need to reshuffle these cards and see. So, heal that regret. I really feel this is on your end. I regret this. I regret that. You know, and you got to let that go. It's time for transformation for you. Maybe this is what you need. Is a little vacay. Maybe it's time for you to get away, relax. Maybe it's just time to have fun. Again, the progression here is going with the natural flow of life, not fighting it. Maybe that's part of yourself. I need to fight for what I want. No, you don't. It may have worked before, but it's unnecessary, and I think you're releasing that with this full moon. All right, so let's get a closing message for you, loves, and see what we have. Very interesting. Yeah. Which one? This one. Definitely. Closing message, Libra, is jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align in What? The stars will never all align in just the right way. The stars will always align in just the right way. I think they wanted to take never out of there. Oh my God. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. And this is that time. It is time for some healing. Jump into it. It'll transform your life and your relationships, and you'll feel so much better. Trust me on that. All right, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, join me Thursday, 7 p.m. We're going to do a whole full moon special live. We're going to go over all this full moon energy and how it's going to affect you. And we're going to do a beautiful guided meditation to help us release what no longer serves us. Join us. Join the Vibe Tribe. Come on down and check it out. All right? Libra, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Scorpio, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading, and this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd. Wow. May is out. I'm out, fool. It came in with a full moon in your sign, and it's leaving with another full moon in Sagittarius. It's like, I'm out, bitches. You know what I mean? Real fast and heavy. Thanks a lot, May. You know what I mean? This is happening. This full moon is happening in your second house, which is all about value, money. What do you value? Have you put enough value? Are you getting paid what you deserve? Are you paying yourself enough of what you deserve? More questions and those will be answered. But go check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video, and we go over everything there. And don't forget, join me Thursday, 7 p.m. here on YouTube, and we're going to do a special on the full moon. I'm launching the monthly energy guide for June for the Vibe Tribe. So if you haven't subscribed to that, go ahead and do that. All the details are in the description. And yeah, we're going to do a guided meditation. We're going to talk all about the full moon and how it affects you and how we can do this. All right. So without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and get our fucking advice. Hey. All right, Scorpio, let's get your angel numbers. Start this bitch off. All right, let's do it. There we go. And it's all about 666, the number of the beast. That's bullshit, and you know it. What it is it's a term to refocus. You see that full moon behind you? Refocus to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. Again, what do you value? You know what I mean? It's just not material things. Oh, my wealth is based on whether I have the things. What are the things? What are the things? Okay? But 666 has been co-opted for fear and doom and gloom, and I don't want you to go there. That's why I was making fun of it. What it really is a call for realignment. It may be harmony in relationships and doing some reflecting, which is very important at this time. So again, don't let that be the number of the beast. It's not the way it goes. You know, of course, we all get jarred when we see that number come out. You know what I mean? But as long as it's not on the back of your kid's neck, you're good. You know what I mean? So let's get a message from our guides. I'm going to tell you something, man. I don't know what happened in the 70s, but there was no parental guidance. Like, if you're watching this movie, you probably shouldn't let your kids watch it. But HBO was new in the later 70s. And, I don't know. For some reason, I almost feel like my dad did it on purpose to just scare the shit out of us. But I sat through the Omen, and that fucked me up. You know what I mean? That fucked me up. Just like the movie Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Now we're talking like maybe late 60s and 70s. I'll never forget it. It scared the fucking shit out of me. It was like these 3 little demons were in this woman's house, and her husband went on a trip or something, and like they were trying to kill her. And like there was a scene where they were like taking a hanger and trying to shut off the light in the shower, and she dropped her napkin and she lifted up the tablecloth, and there was one staring at her in the face, and they looked like little raisins. It was horrible. That movie scared the shit out of me for my entire life. That has never left me. But I almost think that my dad did it on purpose. I can't sleep. Well, you can go ahead and watch this movie, son. Yeah. Fucking traumatize me. Don't be afraid of the dark. I'm still afraid of the dark. All right. That's one fuck of a story there. True story. Not making that up. All right. So we have the Ace of Water or the Ace of Cups. And this is a new beginning, of course. But this is about emotions, relationships, and intuition. So let's focus on this. Oh, look at that. Look at that little girl. She got her cup. She's going to fill it up in that lotus water. Hope you don't get beaver fever. I got beaver fever once. That's a real thing. Look it up. Yeah, beaver fever. I'm the last person to get beaver fever. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right, something new is stirring in your heart, Scorpio. It may be a budding relationship that has your heart fluttering, or it could be a current partnership that is experiencing a reawakening. If there is no one in your life at the moment, then you can anticipate the arrival of someone very soon. You might even fall in love. Hey! This card heralds the beginning of a very poignant emotional experience. Say yes to them, all of them. This card can also indicate new and uplifting intuitive experiences. Information from your angels may be increasing in accuracy and frequency. Usually these messages are about emotional situations occurring in your life right now, okay? So, this is opening up to love, maybe some self-care, something that's desperately needed for you at this time. Again, this full moon is happening in your second house, which is giving you an opportunity to kind of realign yourself with this energy, okay? Which one? The one on top. Okay. So, let's focus on achievement this week, all right? The Ace of Cups is kind of giving you that opportunity. Use your creativity. So again, intuition, creativity, I really love that color. I think that's going to be flourishing with you. Again, it's rebalancing everything. Impermanence. What you want to do is put your wishes and desires into writing, and also write what you no longer desire on a piece of paper and burn it with this full moon. We'll talk more about that as we for that live on Thursday, okay? So, yeah. I've got beaver fever. Hey, I got beaver fever. Beaver fever. Spirit awakening. Wow, Scorpio, this is very transforming for you. Very cool energy. Sit with your shadows is the way to enlightenment. Yeah, intuition is huge this week. And spirituality, of course. Good. All those things. That's my life. I'm in this. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. Always keeps me grounded. Always keeps me in check. I trust my intuition. And I think you need to too. You know what I mean? It'll help you realign and get more harmony in your life. It really will. You know, I wouldn't be doing this kind of work if it didn't work. And it works. So I hope that helps. So let's get to the meat of your reading. Let's do it. I'm still laughing about beaver fever. When somebody said, oh, you know what? Because I went and got spring water one time from a spring, and I got really violently sick. And someone's like, oh, I know what you had. You had beaver fever. I'm like, okay. All right, I'm going to put these cards here, and I'm going to put this one at the top. All right? So the message here is have faith. Okay, Scorpio, have faith. Don't let the indecisive thoughts, the deception in your mind right now, don't listen to anybody else of that ilk. The Ten of Wands is releasing your burdens and making changes happen. Again, you got to have faith that what you're releasing is going to help, and it will. The Eight of Wands is movement forward, communication, positive movement forward, I would say. Very good. I like that. The wands indicate change, but you got to be kind of have faith in yourself that you're moving in the right direction, okay? I like the Ten of Wands. That's releasing what no longer serves you. You know, this just might put total balance back into your life. Get rid of the deceptive thoughts, too. It hinders everything in your life. It really does. The Destiny card, the Wheel of Fortune, says it's time, okay? Yeah. Don't turn your back on an opportunity here with the Four of Cups. You got an opportunity here. Prosperity begins. 2 aces. Beautiful. New job. Maybe moving to a different form of career or taking those first steps to do that. Don't turn your back on an opportunity. Don't talk your fucking self out of it. Don't come crying to me. For real. This is it. Yeah, it may feel uncertain. Yeah. But you just focus on success. You deserve this. Take this move forward. Okay, let's look at relationships. Queen of Wands, maybe you're afraid to change. Your relationships are definitely changing. Just make a decision. You're blinded. Take the blindfold off, okay? Don't be silly. Focus on things that pay off. Put your time and focus and energy into relationships that pay off and dump the ones that don't. It's time for some life cleanup. It's time to open up change. It's time to move towards harmony in your relationships, and you got to change the way you're doing it. I think self-doubt and not trusting your intuition really has to change. I think that's the biggest thing for you. All right? So let's get some messages of love. Which one? One on the... Okay. All right. Okay. Unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. That's fine. That's fine. But with this full moon could be bringing to light that you deserve more. And that's the way it goes, folks. And acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. And I think this could be your spiritual awakening right here with this. Is that everything happens for a reason. The Destiny card is sitting there going, let's go, kids, let's do it. Looks just like my daughter. Just like her. When I open up those cards, I'm like, oh my God, it's Jessica. Unbelievable. All right, let's get what's the vibe for you. Okay, what's this? It's a glow up, baby. Absolutely. You got new opportunities, new career, and successful business. That is what you focus on. You open up to this. You deserve this. Focus on it and it can be yours, all right? Let's get a closing message for you, Scorpio. That flew right out. Closing message for you is allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. Do it. Allow this energy to come in. It's time. No more bullshit. Release what no longer serves you, and this full moon will help you do it. to have a fantastic summer. All right, so that is going to do it for this midweek reset. You got something to say it. That was coming up, man. I was going to try to get through the end of the reading, but that's a message for you. If I cough during a reading, it's because you have something to say. Your throat chakra is blocked. Do something about that, all right? Scorpio, I love you. Join me Thursday, 7 p.m. here on YouTube for our super new moon. No, it's super full moon in Sagittarius, a blue moon. Blue moon, I got beaver fever last year. I'll never have beaver fever. All right. Scorpio, I love you all. Thank you for putting up with my goofy ass, and I will see you soon. Sagittarius, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd. I'm going to tell you what. May came and went and said, later, bitches. This is it. May came in like a whirlwind. It started with a full moon at the beginning of the month, and now it's ending with a full moon again in your sign. Wow. We got 2 opportunities to release this month. And this is all a spotlight on you, Sagittarius. So go check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this reading to give you all the info on what the fuck is going on. And if you want to go deeper, and I suggest you do, because I know you do, you'll want to join me Thursday, 7 p.m. here on YouTube. I'm going live. We're going to do a special full moon all about you. And we're going to do a great guided meditation to release what no longer serves us. That little noise said that the overhead camera went off. So we're going to change that real quick. So be right back. All right. So the batteries are changed because I have been nonstop today. Usually Tuesdays are my recording day. This is when I record the midweek reset I marathon it. I just do one reading after the other all afternoon. But I had a big reading to do right at 11 o'clock. I had to go, I had to do a lot of things that I normally don't do. I save this block of time early in the day to do the midweek reset for you. And I had to go and run some errands and do this, that, the other thing, meet my parents over here, in between recording readings. And the cameras have been on this whole time. And I should have shut them off while I was not in front of them. And it ran out the batteries. But thank God I got extras because Jeffy's prepared. So anyway, we're talking about this full moon and it's all about you. So watch the cosmic weather at the beginning of this reading. And of course, join me Thursday, 7 p.m. here on YouTube for your full moon special. It's all you. And we're going to do a guided meditation, all of that. I think we talked about that. So let's go to the tarot table and begin. Sag, fresh batteries. Let's do it. Fully charged, ready to go. Got the other ones already recharging. You know what? When I upgraded my equipment last year, I was like, well, I can't just rely on these 2 batteries, because the cameras don't charge unless they're not working. So I'm like, I record for hours. I'm going to need new batteries. So I ordered extra batteries and it paid off. So speaking of payoff, pay attention to these numbers, 919, because it's all about new beginnings. So you're ready to start a new chapter of your life. Be open to meeting new people. Again, this is a big focus on relationships with yourself and with others. So this is your glow up. Enjoy it, okay? But what do we need to release first? Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Guardian Angels Message Tarot deck. And see what we have here. Okay, let's see. There it is. The 2 of Earth, balance, prioritization, and playfulness. Okay, so this is kind of like the balancing act, the juggling act. What do we need to do? How do we work this? Okay, so let's read up. You probably feel, Sag, as if you're juggling too many priorities at once. That can be exciting and exhilarating, or it can seem as though life is seriously out of balance. If life seems challenging to you right now, try to bring a playful energy to your tasks. Take mini breaks to laugh with a friend or do something that stimulates your inner child. Make sure that when you do that you do stop working for the day, you get to rest and enjoy your downtime. You need that balance. You may be feeling like you're really having to tighten your belt with respect to finances. If abundance issues are causing you stress, ask your guardian angels to provide you with new avenues to manifest the money you need. Make sure that your eyes are wide open to any opportunities that your angels send to you. Make choices about your career very carefully. All right? So the Two of Earth can just show a need to balance, and maybe we need to get that right for these new beginnings to open up. What can we let go of that puts us out of balance? If we let it go, that will put us back into balance. You know what I mean? Instead of being imbalanced. So let's get some little oracles with big meaning. Can I get 2 more for Sag? Yes, there we go. Interesting. You may be refusing to see, that's what obfuscate means, is refusing to see that your spark has been put out because of this imbalance, all right? But you got to understand that there may be some deceit going on here. Maybe self-inflicted, maybe other people, maybe that's what's got you out of balance. And time is of the essence here. So it's time to release this. It's time to balance it out. It's time. You're refusing to see. And Sag, you can do that sometimes. Maybe it's self-deceit. Let's see our shadow work. Ride the storm. All right. Let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirit. So this is a time to purge, to purify, and refine. Interesting energy. Interesting. So, again, riding the storm out, taking your time, let the chaos and the turbulence cleanse you. You know, especially for this new beginning. You're being like, not, I don't want to say set up. Yeah, you're being set up for a great thing here, but there's something that you're refusing to see. That's got you out of balance, okay? So, let's continue. Let's go ahead and start. Let's get it going for you. What could this be? Only you would know. But I think it's stopping from the next chapter in your life from unfolding. So we've really got to pay attention to that. You know what I mean? Wow, look at this. Yeah, kids, I'm telling you. Justice, balance. We need balance. We've got imbalance. We're refusing to see that the deceit or whatever. I'm going to tell you something. The Four of Swords is saying, put it to rest. Let go of this. Let go of this. You no longer need it. The Five of Wands is competition. It's drama. Let go of the drama. Let go of the people that cause drama. I'm telling you, there's something going on here. Something going on. And again, this pressure is being applied so you can set those things back into balance. Wow. Four of Swords is also getting to rest. I guess some of you are refusing to see that you need good sleep. I don't think you're getting the sleep you need. And you're being deceitful for yourself, saying, no, I'm good on 3 hours. No, you're not. No, you're not. All right. Trust your intuition. Look at the twos have it. Trust your intuition. And the Two of Cups, things coming together. So this is the thing about relationships also. We're going to put twos on the board. 2, 2, 2. So pay attention to these angel numbers as well. Where'd the 222 go? Oh, there it is. And look, it's all about balance and harmony. You're refusing to see that things are out of balance, and you need to put that back right. How? Allow it. You've got things to let go of, and you're refusing to see. This is about old relationships. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. The Judgment card. Set yourself free. Pay attention. Sagittarius, yeah. Don't turn your back on an opportunity to set yourself free. Trust your intuition. Fear. Being left out. Another 5. Yeah. This is all the things that got you out of balance. Fear of failure. Ridiculous. Focus on success. That'll bring you closer to the goal than not. This will ruin it, okay? And you got an opportunity to heal here. Don't you dare turn your back on this. Let's get some messages of love. Whoa. It's calling for a leap of faith for you. It's safe to make the move you're considering. Again, I think you're scared to make that move. What if I let this go? I'll tell you, it'll be fantastic. It's necessary. It's absolutely necessary. Another one is twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. For some of you, yes. That's coming into balance. You're getting that harmony. I'm telling you, where you put your attention draws into your reality. So if you're focusing on imbalance, not enough, you're going to get more of that. I think right now you're realizing that through all this chaos, you can purge this imbalance and start to bring things into balance. Perfect. So let's get, what's the vibe? Wishful thinking. Second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. All right, this may be part of the problem here, okay? You may thought that you missed the one got away. Maybe it's about to enter your life. You're refusing to see. You've got to understand that. So much to unpack with this full moon. And I'm telling you, it's bringing a lot of things to light, Sag. A lot of things to light. Let's get a closing message for you. Yeah. There it is. Closing message for you, Sag, is healing. So this full moon can be very healing for you. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. So pay attention to that message. It will serve you well, and it'll open yourself up to so many relationships with yourself, with others. It's going to be fantastic. Will you please listen to what I'm saying? Listen to the words that are coming out my mouth. All right, that's going to do it for your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join me Thursday for this wonderful full moon event we're having here on YouTube, okay, 7 o'clock. And Sag, this is your opportunity to finally get rid of some shit, okay? And get rid of these deceitful people. Done. All right? I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Capricorn, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading, and this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd. Wow. May came in and said, enjoy the full moon at the beginning of the month, and now I'm just going to stir all kinds of shit up, and I'm leaving with another full moon, so enjoy it. I'm out, bitches. You know what I mean? And here we are. Join me Thursday, 7 p.m. here on YouTube for our live special on this full moon and how it can affect you and what you can do to navigate it and to use it to your advantage. All right. Not only that, we're doing a guided meditation. The icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you didn't watch the beginning of this video, how dare you? Go watch the cosmic weather that we talk extensively about everything that's going on this week. Pressure is building. A release is happening. And a revelation is coming to you, all right? So this is happening in your 12th house of getting rid of these old patterns that no longer serve you. What have you picked up in your childhood that no longer needs to be in your head? The subconscious comes forward. Things hidden. They come into view now. What's holding you back? What beliefs are holding you back? All those questions and more can be answered. All right, so let's go to the tarot table and let's get your reading. Let's start with your angel numbers. Boom, there it is. 535 with take a step. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. You can't make this shit up. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. Okay, so, damn, this full moon, it's going to be uncomfortable, and that's okay. Don't get freaked out about it. You know what I mean? Use this It's time to let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. That is the theme for you this week. Let's add to it. Let's get a message from our guides from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. And see. Man, it is a beautiful day out today. It was about time, because our Memorial Day weekend just fucking blew. You know what I mean? It's just fucking cold and rainy. Sons of bitches. All right. And the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Air. Inspiration, communication, and adjustments. What's going on? Why is that kid dragging that sword like that? Let's read up on it. Ace of Air. On your mark, get set, go! You're off to a fabulous start, Capricorn, on a fresh intellectual challenge. The prospects are very exciting, and you're quite sure you have it all figured out, and you probably do. However, this card can indicate the need to make a few course corrections as you go along. Don't let that dampen your enthusiasm or keep you from moving forward. Consider any Consider any unanticipated changes to your plans, to your guardian angel's way of helping you make everything all the more perfect. Wait a minute, what the fuck did I just read? Consider any unanticipated changes to your plans, to your guardian angel's way of helping you make everything all the more perfect. Okay, communication is very important in any endeavor. Be sure you communicate clearly and in great detail with those you're working with. Misunderstandings or hurt feelings should be dealt with right away in a kind and compassionate manner. So calm down. The little bumps in the road you're encountering are just meant to help you perfect your plan. There it is. Communicate, y'all. Communicate. Take a step. Maybe instead you don't communicate. And then you get pissed off because, well, they should know that. How? Did you communicate that? No, you didn't. All right. So our first message from our little oracles are perseverance. Nice trout. You got perseverance. You can do this. Okay. And soul, the sun. Be positive. That helps with the perseverance. They're both in there. And self. Heal your heart. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Let go of old patterns of the self that keep your heart closed off. All right? Let's look at our shadow. Which one? One on the bottom, please. Thank you. Okay. And it's stubborn. It can denote perseverance, but it can also hinder your progress. So be flexible. It's time to resolve some things, and it's part of your growth. Stubbornness, yeah. It shows perseverance. There's perseverance here twice, but being stubborn is hindering your progress. Again, letting go of old patterns and beliefs. That's a big one. All right, let's do this. Is that it? Yes. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. It's a great time to empower yourself, to take your power back over every situation. Again, that sunlight, that solar plexus energy, the Queen of Wands. Make that change. Be the change. Go for the change. Make the change. Don't be stubborn. And the Three of Pentacles, another three, is recognition and reward, working with others, making adjustments, communicating. That's very important. And embracing change. Let's get some oracles. Man, these don't even sound like cards anymore. They sound like pieces of material. I swear I'm getting new ones. All right. Any other oracles for Capricorn for this week? Yeah. Yeah, disruption, the Tower card. Yeah, that's all you can focus on. You're being stubborn about everything that's going wrong. It took my power away. Eight of Wands is positive forward movement. I'm telling you, once you let go of this shit, when you let go of your stubborn attitude, you get to move forward. You got to take the step. You got to trust the steps. Let's look at relationships. Maybe that's what's causing the disruption here, Let's take a look and see what's up. Because I got a feeling. I just got a feeling. A feeling I can't hide. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Six of Cups, reminiscing about the past. That's disrupting things. It takes away your power. Blah, 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 blah. And the Four of Wands. Focus on harmony. Focus on home. Maybe there's some childhood issues that need to be taken care of. The Ten of Pentacles is a great card. This is long-lasting relationships, and you deserve one. So open up to that possibility. Okay? Open up to that possibility. Yes, you deserve it. Yes, it's possible. Let's get some messages of love. Messages of love. Messages of love. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. Oh, hell. Maybe a work associate, something like that. I don't know. Only you would know. And a lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. What would that be? Sometimes you're just being too stubborn and it's time to be a little bit more accepting and open. Only you would know that. So let's get what's the vibe for you. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. All right. And it's just because you're escaping. You're running from things. Denial, excuses, all the things that make you stubborn. And it disrupts all your life. And then you start pointing fingers, and that's just go to a mirror and point the finger. That's where you should be pointing. Okay? Suffering in silence, unspoken desires. You got real feelings and broken dreams. Well, you got to speak up. Suffering in silence, especially when that first card came out, the Ace of Swords. Communicate. Speak. But don't react this week. Mars is fucking everything up. It's disrupting everything. You react and you speak out of turn and you've just flubbed the whole fucking month. You know what I mean? So be careful with that. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Capricorn. And see. All right, yeah, the Four of Wands also showed this. Ten of Pentacles too. Your closing message is celebrate. Absolutely. You're being asked to celebrate recent accomplishments, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. Again, start celebrating life instead of looking at it as one big fucking disruption. You know what I mean? It's all in perception, boys and girls. And I think for you, you got to find out that this just ain't working for me. And it's those old beliefs, those old patterns. It's time to go. All right? You can make that happen though. All right. Capricorn, that's going to do it for your midweek reset. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, of course. And join me Thursday night for our full moon special here on YouTube, 7 o'clock. And we're going to do a guided meditation and talk all about this full moon and how we can start June off with a motherfucking bang. All right? Capricorn, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Aquarius, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for May 27th all the way to June 2nd. Holy shit. May came in with a full moon and fucked the whole month up, gave us some shitty weather and some really freaky energy, and then it's leaving on the 31st going, bye bitches, with another full moon. So, I mean, we got some shit to work out here, but it's all right, Aquarius. It's nothing we can't handle. So if you didn't watch the beginning of the video, the very beginning, the cosmic weather, watch that now. We go over a lot of what's going on this week, and a lot is building up. We're having a release and then a revelation. Those are the 3 steps of this week. So go check that reading out, okay? It's not a reading, it's just the overview, you know? And you'll learn a lot about the void of course moon and all of that, okay? Also, join me Thursday, 7 p.m. here on YouTube for our full moon special. I'm going to be releasing the monthly report for June. That's available for Vibe Tribe members. Go ahead and subscribe. Link is in the description. And we're going to do a whole we're going to do a whole presentation on the full moon, how to utilize it, what can we do, what can we release, and a guided meditation to help us do all that. All right. So without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and begin, Aquarius. Let's do this. Okay. What do we got? Ooh. All right. So 5, 6, 7. Pay attention to those numbers. It's all about evolution. Wow. You are evolving spiritually and emotionally, moving towards greater wisdom and understanding. And with all this energy, that's kind of activating your house and your sign and all of that. Yes, absolutely. And this is about your dreams, your hopes, and your wishes in the 11th house, and opening up to different people and the evolution of your vibe tribe, okay? Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Guardian Angel deck. And see what message they have for you. So whatever you're going through right now is part of your evolution, and you should welcome it, okay? Maybe a little tough, maybe putting some pressure on you, but pressure is what creates the diamonds. Remember that, okay? All right, there we go. Wow, and it's 6 of Earth. Look at that. I see coins making it rain, baby. Charity, generosity, and windfall. Okay. All right. Let's read up on it. 6 of Oof. All right. Source opens its loving arms and outflows the abundance of the universe. Fantastic. Aquarius, you are blessed daily with the gifts of Mother Earth. And when this card is drawn, a gift is on its way to you. It's likely you are not expecting this loving act of generosity, but accept it with humility and thankfulness, knowing that opportunities will come around in the future for you to give to others in return. Your gift may come in the form of sudden good fortune or a dream materializing. You may experience a promotion, a job offer, or other career-related opportunities. Wow. So this card is about giving and receiving. And I think finally, the scales even out for you. Okay? Let's get the Earthbound Oracle. We're going to get 3 of these little messages. Nope. And see what they add to the reading. Nope. If that Apple card comes out, it's been... Oh my God. There it is. There's 2. One more for Aquarius. Wow, this is crazy. Wow. All right. Number 1, it's time to come out of your deep sleep. It's time to come out of your hibernation. It also is an indication that you need some deep sleep, okay? But you're being given a gift here, and that's twice. And the gift isn't the apple. That's just immediate gratification. You eat the apple, you toss the core, you're done. However, the gift isn't the apple. The gift is the seeds. Because if you take those seeds and plant them, you'll have an endless supply of apples. You follow me on that? And that's what the universe is trying to tell you, all right? And look, wealth. So there's something here about money. And it's just not money. It's wealth in so many ways. Physical, spiritual, emotional, you know? Wow. Wow. That's incredible. So maybe a dream coming true, maybe something that has been inside for so long, you know what I mean? I don't know, Aquarius. I just think it's beautiful. Oh my God, I can't believe that card came out. Shadow Alchemy, because this card was like looking at me. That's twice. Turn shadows into gold by shifting your awareness. This is empowerment and a rebirth for you. Wow. You've been given the gift of rebirth here. Evolution. Very positive, Aquarius. Wow. Wow. Are you opening up to these gifts? Are you like, Jeff, I'm not getting shit. Well, that's because that attitude right there, you know what I mean? So open up to it. You still have time, of course. Of course you do, you know? Is that it? Yes. Wow. All right. We're stuck in ways of thinking. Take the blindfold off. Again, Ten of Swords is releasing anything that no longer serves you, so this is good. It's letting go of negativity. I think you talk yourself out of a lot. And the Two of Cups, could be a relationship. Could also be you opening up to a better relationship with yourself. It also shows harmony and balance, something that I think you clearly need, but you're done taking arrows. And the Ten of Swords says, get out of the negative self-talk. Empower yourself. I feel that strongly with you, okay? So let's go ahead and get some oracles. And see what we have. Let's see. What is it? Okay. Wow. All right. Again, coming out of your solitude. Maybe going into your solitude. Maybe getting that alone time you need. Okay? Could be doing that also. Throat chakra, speak your truth. Tell them how you really feel. Don't be afraid. It's time. Go ahead and do that. They'll appreciate you and all that you do. You know what I mean? Interesting. Let's look at relationships, because I got a feeling this is also about relationships too. Let's give these a good shuffle. But I don't know, your mentality's kind of stuck. And I think that's where the change happens. You know, that's where the gold can be found. Oh my God. Yeah, don't be tempted to not give yourself the rest. Again, putting some things to rest. Don't hold on to it. It's a perfect time to let all this shit from the past go. And look at this, the Two of Cups. Fucking A. You may be given the gift of relationships. You may be given the gift of a second chance here. Singles. Oh my God. Tell the universe you are ready. You are ready. Okay? All right. Yeah, this one goes. Okay. Very good. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? And I think that's what you're releasing. Is this, why am I putting up with this kind of shit? This ain't the way I want to be treated. So I'm letting this go. I didn't deserve this in the past either. I'm letting it go too, which leads to regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you, but I got a feeling it's also on your end too. Let that go. Let it go. And if somebody wants to apologize, that's fine, but you don't need to take them back, because the devil is like, okay, here, we're going to go, oh, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to do that to you. Give me another chance. No fucking bueno. Okay? It doesn't align with you anymore. Don't fall for it. Okay? Let's get what's the vibe. Yeah, don't be doing this. Sipping. Rumors, gossip, being nosy. Don't do that. If you want to sip some tea, join me. Sundays, 10 a.m. Tea and tarot. You want to do some sipping? Let's do that then, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. Yeah, we don't want to get tempted into be talking about some shit with other people. All right, connect. This is your closing message, and this is very, very telling, because this goes along with your full moon. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways, your 11th house. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives or simply be around other people. You're in the need of this right now, Aquarius, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. And I see that happening. Don't be tempted to fall into the wrong group of people that love to talk shit. You know, misery loves company. let that fucking shit go. So be aware. Drop the zeros and get with the heroes. All right, Aquarius, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and join me Thursday night here, 7 p.m. on YouTube for our full moon special. We're going to be going over everything of how to utilize this full moon, and then we're going to do a guided meditation to help you release what no longer serves you. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Pisces, welcome to your Midweek Reset Tarot Reading, and this is going to be for May 27th and all the way to June 2nd. Wow, I totally lost my train of thought there, so excuse me. I've just been recording nonstop for hours. Hope you are on your way to a fantastic week. Go check out the cosmic weather. Big. I just gotta adjust my seat. God damn. All right. Big info in the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video. Go check it out. It's very important that you do. And join me Thursday night here on YouTube, 7 p.m. for our full moon special. It's a blue moon. And we're going to be going over everything on how to navigate this energy and how we can utilize it for our best interest. So, Pisces, without any delay, let's go to the tarot table and get our fucking reading. Oops. I didn't mean to swear. I swear. The devil made me do it. The devil made me do it. The devil made me do it. All right, focus on 111. Who's been seeing 111? It's all about alignment. And that full moon is in your 10th house. What are you bringing into your world that's bringing more alignment? Your thoughts are manifesting rapidly, Pisces. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. Okay? Align. It feels good. Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. And let's see what we have. What do we have? And it's the 5 of Fire. Oh, hell no. And that's about conflicts, annoyances, and competition. We don't need that. You don't need that at all. Look at how it's got you. All fucked up. You don't need that. Let's read up on it. 5 of Fire. You are currently experiencing an opportunity to learn and grow. It may seem like a challenge, Pisces, but the key to success is to stand up for what you know is right. Stay positive in your interactions with others, and a peaceful resolution will be found. Make a personal choice to avoid drama created by those around you. It doesn't serve you, and you don't have to be a part of it. If you are feeling at odds with yourself, then gift yourself a little peaceful, quiet time. If you find yourself being challenged, stand back and take a moment to review the situation objectively. Is this really a problem with another person, or are you experiencing a reflection of your own inner struggles? Now pay attention, because the 10th house is bringing to light that what's going on inside of you is being reflected out there. Very, very cool. Perhaps the universe is providing you with an opportunity to be freed of old personal conflicts that are holding you back. You heard it. Let's get some earthbound oracles. Oh no, you fell, no. Come back here, you little shit. The little cards with big impact. All right, let's get one more for lovely Pisces. So don't get involved in any shit, especially that knocks you out of alignment, especially when you're trying so hard to get yourself in alignment and then somebody's drama just comes in and fucks everything all up, you know? Don't allow that to happen. Focus on your intuition, all right? Focus on your intuition. Follow your gut. Terra is feet on the ground. Go out and get some grounding. Go outside, enjoy nature, and focus on the abundance available to you, not the annoyances, okay? I think going outside and grounding and really communing with nature this week will really help you let go of this. And trust your intuition. It's going to guide you to where you need to go. You know what I mean? But not down the gossip road, you know? So there it is. Shadow work. Self-sabotage. Damn, Pisces, you've been called out. Procrastination, negative self-talk, and fear of failure undermine your success. So this is about overcoming self-sabotage and being resilient. You got this. You know, your biggest enemy is you. Again, what's going on inside of you conflicts with what's going out there. You think that's the world doing it to you, and it's not. You're doing it to you. Surprise, surprise. All right. Trying to be gentle, but firm. I'm not here to fluff, baby dolls. I'm not. It's time to speak the truth. Speak it. Ooh, okay. All right, go within. Trust your intuition. Use your inner wisdom this week. Realize that there may be some self-sabotage going on. The Seven of Pentacles is put your time and focus into things that pay off, and it does. Okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is saying it's time. And not only that, it's a 10. The full moon is bringing things to light in your 10th house. Maybe there's an opportunity that you are yet to see. Maybe you're opening yourself up to it. It's fantastic. But don't get involved with conflicts or drama. Alienate yourself from that. Pull yourself out of the situation. Okay? You don't need to do that. And maybe because there isn't any drama going on around, you're just going to throw a wrench in the whole system. Fuck it. I need some excitement. You know, and then there it goes. And then you're like, why? Why is this happening? Sacrifice. Yeah, get rid of these beliefs that no longer serve you. Okay? Accelerated motion. Things happening pretty fast. Wish upon a star. It's happening. Communication is key too. A lot of things are going to be coming in. So trust your gut, you know? Don't overreact. Don't react. Sit back and go in. All right, I need inner guidance. Let's go, you know? And it will serve you well. Let's look at relationships. Let's see what's going on there. What else do we have for Pisces? All right. Queen of Swords cuts all cords from the past and speaks her truth. Communication is key for you. Make sure you understand that. Let down your walls of resistance. You're resilient. You got this. Okay? That's twice resilience came up. So stop self-sabotaging. I gotta put up the walls. No, you don't. No, you don't. In fact, an offer comes in that kind of sweetens the deal, and you'll be celebrating. Come full moon. Hell yeah. Again, let's not get involved in other people's drama. I'm telling you, that's a big one. Even if it's the ones you love and care about, let them figure it out. Be a loving companion, but don't be the problem solver. You know what I mean? Okay. Messages of love is different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision, and that's okay. You don't need to fight or convince anybody that's a good idea. You know what I mean? But this week, trust. It's safe to trust in this situation. It's safe to trust in you. You are your best investment. And you can double down on that, baby, all the time if you want. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get... What's the vibe? Let's go there. I don't know if you can hear my stomach rumbling, but we're not eating for another hour or two, so calm down, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Oh, all right. We got our card, but holy shit, did they vomit? Which means that they didn't like me swearing like that. Okay. What's the vibe is yes. In the midst of all of this is a good time for healing, self-care, introspection, and meditation. So again, like we were saying at the beginning of the cosmic weather, go in. The only way out is in. Okay? Wow. Let's get a closing message for you, love. and see. Ooh, all right. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the Three of Cups definitely says that. Closing message, Pisces, is celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate recent accomplishments, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. Again, celebrate yourself. Celebrate with others. It's time to do that instead of being mired. You know what I mean? So celebrate with this full moon. Open up to new ideas, new avenues. You don't have to have the blinders on. Possibilities are endless for you, love. Okay? So that's going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and join me Thursday here on YouTube, 7 p.m. for our full moon special. It's going to be a doozy. And I'm going to walk you through all this energy and navigate and help you navigate through it. And then we're going to do a guided meditation to release what no longer serves us. Fantastic. Okay? So mind your ass, stay out of the drama, and work on your dream. And dream big. All right? I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.